local Pearl Harbor survivor has passed away.
Yeoman First Class George Mills died on Wednesday at the age of 92. Fox 10 News reporter Corey Pippin spoke to those that knew him best and brings you the story of his remarkable life.
Many of those closest to former Lieutenant George Mills knew him as a man full of life with a dry sense of humor.
And he was very warm. He just wanted to live in the present. George wanted to be there. If there was a parade to be in, he wanted to be in the parade. If there was a classroom to go talk to, he wanted to go talk to the kids.
Mills was one of few remaining Pearl Harbor survivors. He died just 3 weeks after the 71st anniversary of the Japanese attack that killed more than 2,000 Americans. Mills was just 21 while serving upon the USS Argonne. He was at his desk when the bombing began.
We could oversee all the planes coming in and dropping their torpedoes and going right into the battle wagons, and the battle wagons sinking.
That was Mills at a recent Pearl Harbor survivor reunion. He and his close friend Holly Shelton organized a return to Pearl Harbor in 2011 for other survivors to have one last goodbye. Liz Watkins became close friends with Mills while filming her documentary.
And I think for him, it gave him closure. You know, they became men that day on December 7th, 1941. And then 70 years later, standing in the same exact spots they were in, each man was able to find whatever they needed, say their goodbye, or find the comfort that they needed to know that, you know, it was okay.
George Mills and 6 other Pearl Harbor survivors recently came together for the premiere of Watkins' documentary here at Trader John's, a familiar local establishment for many World War II veterans. It was one of the last times all the men would be together before Mills' death.
I expected it, but when I walked into the room and realized that he wasn't breathing, it was like, wow, we have lost another one from the greatest generation.
Watkins says Mills' wife, Ronnie, also a Pearl Harbor survivor, died 10 years ago.
I'm very saddened that George is gone. I am going to miss my visits with him. But, you know, it was time. He was 92, and he was suffering. You know, he's with his Ronnie.
Reporting from Pensacola, Corey Pippin, Fox 10 News.
God bless that family. Mills served 7 years in the Navy and spent 30 years in the Civil Service. Mills will be buried with full military honors at Barrancas National Cemetery aboard NAS Pensacola beside his wife, Ronnie. A date for the funeral has not been set.